What's up, guys? So this crypto collapse is getting way more severe, and this could be an opportunity to catch a bounce, but the Japanese stock market is also collapsing at the same time. So this is kind of a broader downtrend. So obviously the US markets Thursday, Friday, saw a drawdown. This says Japanese stock market, the Nikkei 225, is currently set to post its largest two-day drop in history. And that's pretty extreme because obviously these markets have been around for a long time. This is even larger drop than the Black Monday crash of 1987. Now South Korea has halted all sell orders as markets crash. Crypto is crashing. The Asian markets are crashing. And let's look at this kind of as a broader kind of crypto related thing. So I just made a video, and if you guys hadn't seen that yet, I was saying that we could potentially go down to Bitcoin 45,000. That would essentially be a 39% drawdown from the highs of 73,000. And it's not uncommon for Bitcoin to drop 30 to 35% during a bull market run, as kind of a temporary relief, pull, like sort of a pullback, reset the deck, and then it keeps rolling. But 39% would be a bit more if we go down to 45,000. Now, we are kind of in extreme distress right now, and I'm trying to pull this up. I got this other phone here, so I'm kind of fumbling around with it, guys. And let me get this thing back up because it keeps jumping out of my hands. But there were some major buys, and I just want to kind of go over some of these with you and kind of give you kind of insight of what I think and where you can kind of catch quick relief rallies if you want to try to catch this falling knife. So Bitcoin 54,175. Now that is in the last 7 days 21% drawdown. Ethereum has fallen 30% essentially. $2,292. This lost $1,000 essentially in the last 7 days, which is pretty extreme. I'm not real interested in those, like as far as you trying to catch a falling knife, if that's something you want to try to do. Now Solana has lost 31.2% of its value. It's trading at 129. It was literally at 190 just a few days ago. And there's so much meme activity, and there's more wallets. There's actually more wallet addresses on Solana now than there are on Ethereum. So, there's a lot of activity there. So I think that if you want to try to catch a bounce, I definitely think there's value in trying to do that with Solana. Let's go on down here to Doge. So Doge is at 9.1 cents right now. And do someone honking at me? Oh, okay. Somebody was honking at me, thought I was someone else. That was weird. So anyway, so Doge, 9.1 cents, that is, this thing, I don't expect it to go under 6 because it fell a little bit below 6 cents. It was like at 5.8 cents for a long time, and that was the floor during the bear market. I do not see it getting down there. 9 cents, 9.1 cents. Again, that's essentially a 30% drawdown in the last 7 days. You can catch a bounce with Doge. Litecoin, $55.92. That is a low. Now, percentage wise, it's only fallen 22% in the last 7 days. But again, kind of it had its halving, earlier, like a year earlier, and kind of the narrative kind of faded with Litecoin slightly and stuff like that. But this is an easy, in my mind, kind of an easy pickup that you could snag it up, and even if you bought it, like say 55 or something, and then you sold it out at 65 or 70 or something like that, and caught a little relief rally with it. But even in the long term, 55 is low. Internet Computer $6.85. I do not see that thing going under 5. And again, technologically, the internet computer, it is the real deal. It is the real deal. Now, whether it ever be marketed correctly or if people figure that out or not, that's yet to be seen. Pepe has been the most popular kind of meme of this sort of early cycle. It has fallen 40.5% in the last 7 days. It is at number 29 on CoinGecko, market cap wise. But it is not wicked down as far and as fast, seemingly, as these others, even though in the last 7 days it's terrible. But the 1 day is not as bad. But you see in these 24 hours, there's some of this stuff that's fallen over, over 20% or around 20%. Polkadot has fallen 20% in the last 24 hours. And, Doge 15.8% in the last 24 hours. And Ethereum basically 22% in the last 24 hours. That's a lot. So I do think you can catch a bounce here. But this is a broader market thing, guys. The Japanese markets are crashing. And if the U.S. market opens up tomorrow and just absolutely collapses, we can assume that the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF will get pulled down with it. Because like I've said before, even if you look at the 2008 financial collapse, when the stock market collapsed, oil and gold got pulled down with it. Stuff that was, considered safe havens, it all gets pulled down in the broader market. So we could see kind of a shakeout here. But like I said in my last video that I just uploaded, those controlling Biden in this whole Biden administration, they're going to prop up the markets to some capacity. They'll try to paper over it. They're going to take, and pay off maybe some companies' bad debt. They'll save some banks, whatever they got to do to get to the election, try to rig the election and keep rolling. What are you guys buying in this? Are you going to catch that falling knife? Subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow me on all social media at Brian Phobos, YouTube, Instagram, Steemit, Twitter, Hive, D2, Blurt, everywhere.